Did you know that what you eat right before bed could be increasing your risk of developing dangerous blood clots, especially after age 65? As we age, our bodies change. Blood tends to thicken at night, the heart slows down, and circulation decreases. These natural shifts create the perfect environment for small clots to form silently without any warning signs. But what if a single bite of food, one natural, science-backed ingredient, could help your body clear out these clots while you sleep? In this video, you'll discover the specific food that's gaining quiet support from top heart surgeons, many of whom recommend it to their aging parents. Not as a miracle cure, but as a smart and gentle way to prevent clot-related issues. We'll also explore what you should avoid pairing with it, why timing is critical, and the common mistakes many seniors make when trying to protect their heart overnight. If you're between 65 and 80, or even younger and thinking ahead, this could be one of the most valuable nighttime habits you'll ever learn. Blood clots can cause sudden and lasting damage, but you're not helpless. By understanding what your body needs at night and how to support it naturally, you can take meaningful steps to protect your heart and improve your health while you sleep. Number 1. The hidden risk of nighttime blood clots. Most people think their bodies are simply resting while they sleep. But for older adults, particularly those in their late 60s to 80s, something more serious may be happening beneath the surface. As we age, our blood circulation naturally slows during deep sleep, especially in the arms and legs. That alone might not sound alarming, but when combined with factors like dehydration, reduced vascular elasticity, and slower metabolism, the risk of clot formation increases dramatically. These clots often develop quietly in areas like the legs and can go unnoticed until it's too late. A small clot could suddenly travel to the lungs or brain, causing life-threatening complications before any warning signs appear. The danger lies in its silence. There's usually no pain or obvious symptoms until major damage is already done. That's why cardiologists and vascular experts are increasingly encouraging nighttime prevention routines. One simple and natural strategy involves eating a specific food before bed, something mild and familiar, not a prescription drug or over-the-counter supplement. Certain foods contain natural compounds that support healthy blood flow and help reduce clotting risk. When consumed at the right time, these foods act as gentle blood thinners, helping your circulation stay active throughout the night. More and more heart surgeons are quietly adopting this habit. Dr. Greg, a retired cardiac surgeon now 74, swears by his nightly dose of this food. "I've seen what happens when blood slows down overnight," he says, "and I'm not taking chances." True prevention often isn't dramatic. It's quiet, consistent, and rooted in knowledge. Number 2, how garlic at night can naturally support blood flow and reduce clot risk. Garlic might seem like just a common kitchen ingredient, but for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, it offers a surprising health benefit, especially when consumed before bedtime. Garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin, known for its ability to support circulation, reduce the likelihood of blood clots, and help keep arteries flexible and healthy. But here's what many people don't realize. When you consume garlic matters just as much as how you consume it. Eating garlic right before sleep gives your body the best chance to benefit from its natural healing properties during the long hours of rest. That's the critical period when blood flow slows down and the risk of clot formation increases. While your body is at rest, garlic can work quietly behind the scenes, supporting circulation and helping to prevent the stagnation that can lead to clot buildup. Interestingly, studies suggest garlic may offer a gentler alternative to pharmaceutical blood thinners, especially for people who experience side effects from aspirin or other common medications. Unlike synthetic drugs, garlic doesn't harm the gut lining or increase the risk of internal bleeding when used consistently in small amounts. Instead, its benefits build over time, gradually reducing platelet stickiness and lowering fibrin levels, a protein involved in clot formation, without pushing the body into unsafe territory. Concerned about the strong taste or smell? You don't need to chew it. Just crush a small clove of garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes. This activates the allicin. Then swallow it whole like a pill with a sip of warm water. For added benefit and a smoother taste, take it with a teaspoon of raw honey. Not only does honey make it easier to take, but it also offers its own heart-healthy, clot-cleansing properties. Take it from people like 82-year-old Eleanor, a widow who had experienced multiple strokes. After struggling with the harsh side effects of prescription blood thinners, she was introduced to the simple bedtime ritual by a neighbor who was a retired nurse. 2 years later, Eleanor reported better blood test results and no more dizzy spells, a sign that her body was quietly healing with this natural practice. As Carl Jung wisely said, "The shoe that fits one person pinches another." While modern medicine plays an important role, for some of us, the answers may lie in the simple, time-tested remedies our grandparents once trusted. If you found this tip helpful, comment number 2 below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep sharing natural, empowering health insights. Number 3, rediscovering the power of pomegranate juice. For many older adults, blood clots only become a concern after a health scare. A swollen leg, an unexpected hospital trip, or a doctor saying, "You dodged a bullet this time." But what if there were a natural, tasty, and effortless way to help protect your circulation each night, without prescriptions or side effects? That's where pomegranate juice comes into play. Packed with potent polyphenols, pomegranate juice is more than just a refreshing drink. It helps combat oxidative stress, naturally thins the blood, and supports the health of your blood vessels by improving what's known as endothelial function, meaning it helps keep your arteries relaxed, open, and less prone to clogging. One of its unique strengths is its ability to reduce systolic blood pressure and slow plaque buildup in the arteries, 2 major contributors to clot formation. Drinking pomegranate juice at night may offer even more benefits. Your body does much of its repair work while you sleep, and consuming this juice before bed allows its healing compounds to support your cardiovascular system when it's most vulnerable. In a clinical study, seniors who drank a glass of pomegranate juice each evening experienced significant drops in inflammation and clotting markers in just a few weeks. But beyond lab results, it's how people feel that often tells the real story. Charles, a 76-year-old retired firefighter, shared that after adding pomegranate juice to his nightly routine, he slept more deeply and noticed fewer headaches and less joint stiffness in the morning. "I didn't think it would do much," he said, "but now, if I skip a night, I feel it." It's important to choose the right kind. Go for pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice. No blends or added sugars. Just 4 to 6 ounces is typically enough. Some even enhance its anti-inflammatory power by adding a pinch of turmeric or black pepper. There's a quiet wisdom in what we drink before sleep. While many reach for wine or herbal tea, those who understand the body's nightly rhythms, like heart specialists and longtime wellness experts, often turn to something that gently nourishes the heart. Pomegranate juice might look like a simple drink, but for your blood vessels, it's like hiring a cleanup crew to work the night shift, clearing out trouble while you rest. Number 4, the combined clot-fighting power of garlic and olive oil. Some may call it an old wives' tale or a folk remedy, but many heart specialists around the world quietly acknowledge the incredible benefits of combining garlic and olive oil for cardiovascular health. Together, these 2 natural ingredients form one of the most effective, time-tested ways to support healthy blood flow and help reduce the risk of dangerous clots forming, especially during the night when your body is most vulnerable. Garlic, known for its potent healing properties, contains a powerful compound called allicin. This compound acts like a natural blood thinner, helping to prevent platelets from sticking together in the bloodstream, one of the key contributors to clot formation. On the other hand, olive oil, particularly cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, is rich in oleocanthal and omega-9 fatty acids. These nutrients are known to reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel function, and promote flexibility in the arteries. Individually, both garlic and olive oil are beneficial, but when consumed together, their effects multiply. The healthy fats in olive oil actually aid in the absorption of garlic's active compounds, making them more effective within the body. As a duo, they support smoother circulation, lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and help keep the arteries clear of sticky buildups that can lead to clotting. Even more compelling is the impact this combination has when taken at night. Unlike heavier meals that can interfere with blood sugar and digestion, garlic and olive oil are gentle on the system and actually support your cardiovascular health during sleep. This is particularly important because blood tends to become thicker at night, especially when you're lying still for hours. That's when the risk of clotting increases. But this simple combination helps keep the blood flowing smoothly. Take Gloria, for example, a 72-year-old woman who had been dealing with cold feet and mild tingling in her hands. Her doctor suggested that it might be due to poor circulation or the beginnings of clotting issues. Rather than relying immediately on medication, Gloria began a simple nighttime ritual. Half a clove of fresh garlic, finely minced, mixed into a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Within weeks, she noticed a significant improvement, not just in her hands and feet, but in how refreshed and energized she felt each morning. Her son, a nurse, even told her, "Mom, whatever you're doing, don't stop." What Gloria experienced was more than physical. It was empowering. She wasn't just waiting for a prescription to fix her problems. She was actively participating in her own healing with something natural and nurturing. No side effects, no pills. Just real food, used with intention. As Carl Jung once said, there's a dynamic relationship between the conscious and unconscious self. Even the small choices we make before bed, like what we eat or drink, send signals to both our body and mind. A teaspoon of garlic and olive oil may seem small, but the message it carries is powerful. You're taking control, you're listening to your body, and you're choosing wellness with every bite. If you found this insight helpful, comment number 4 below, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue to bring you natural, practical health wisdom that makes a real difference. Let's keep going. Number 5, how tart cherry juice triggers nighttime cleansing and repair. This one might surprise you, but it's a quiet favorite among many heart specialists. Tart cherries, specifically tart cherry juice, can play a key role in your body's overnight recovery process. While most people associate tart cherries with sleep support, their benefits go far beyond simply helping you fall asleep. Tart cherries are rich in melatonin, which helps regulate your natural sleep-wake cycles. But more importantly, they're packed with anthocyanins, powerful plant pigments responsible for their deep red color. These compounds help reduce inflammation and support the health and flexibility of your blood vessels. This is why many professional athletes use tart cherry juice to aid recovery. But for adults over 65, the impact can be even more profound. While you sleep, particularly during deep, slow-wave stages, your body repairs itself. Blood vessels either constrict or begin their restoration process. When anthocyanins are present in your system, they help prevent blood vessel stiffening and reduce the risk of clot formation, which becomes increasingly common with age. In fact, research has shown that older adults who drank tart cherry juice before bed not only enjoyed better sleep, but also showed improved cardiovascular markers within just 2 weeks. Take Leonard, for example, a 76-year-old widower from Oregon. He used to wake up with stiff legs and tingling fingers, but thought it was just part of aging. A friend suggested it could be due to sluggish blood flow at night. Leonard began drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice about 30 minutes before bedtime. Within a week, he noticed a real difference. Less stiffness, no more pins and needles, and easier mornings overall. It gave him a renewed sense of vitality. The real beauty of tart cherry juice lies not just in its taste or sleep-enhancing effects, but in how it supports your body's internal repair systems during the quiet hours of night. As Carl Jung once said, night is the domain of the unconscious, and it's also when some of the most important healing occurs. What you give your body before sleep matters more than most people realize. And here's a simple truth more doctors are beginning to acknowledge. True healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's found in a small glass of dark red juice. Taken with trust, just before bed. Number 6. How cayenne pepper at night can boost circulation and support heart health. Cayenne pepper has long been used in traditional healing practices, from Native American remedies to Ayurvedic medicine, not just as a flavorful spice, but as a natural therapeutic. And now modern science is catching up to what ancient cultures already understood. Cayenne pepper, particularly when taken at night, can be a powerful tool for improving circulation and supporting overall cardiovascular health. The secret lies in capsaicin, the compound responsible for cayenne's spicy heat. Capsaicin acts as a natural blood thinner, helping to widen blood vessels, enhance circulation, and break down fibrin, a protein that contributes to blood clot formation. While younger adults may not notice much difference, for those in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, when blood naturally becomes thicker and circulation slows, this small addition to your nightly routine can make a noticeable difference. Timing plays a crucial role. Taking a tiny dose of cayenne pepper before bed, perhaps stirred into warm lemon water or bone broth, allows it to work quietly while your body's in repair mode. Unlike caffeine or heavy meals, it doesn't overstimulate. Instead, it gently supports your vascular system during sleep, a time when the body is focused on healing and regeneration. Consider the story of Linda, an 82-year-old retired nurse from Ohio. She never had a taste for spicy food, but after developing a poor peripheral circulation and experiencing nightly tingling in her hands, she decided to try a simple nighttime cayenne tea. Within just a few nights, she noticed real improvements. The tingling eased. Her feet, which were usually icy cold even under blankets, began to feel warm again, and she no longer needed to get up multiple times during the night. She hadn't anticipated that such a small change could make such a big difference. Carl Jung once observed that small things, when timed right, can become deeply meaningful. That certainly applies here. A mere 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, taken in the quiet moments before sleep, can help the blood flow more freely, supporting your body's natural detox and repair processes. But like all potent remedies, moderation matters. Too much cayenne can irritate your stomach or disrupt your sleep. A pinch is all you need. When mixed with warm liquid, it becomes a soothing, supportive ritual rather than a jolt to the system. It encourages your blood to glide, not clot, offering a gentle cleanse while you rest. There's something powerful about tuning into your body's needs before bedtime. It's not just about adding a new ingredient to your diet, it's about creating a habit that aligns with your body's natural rhythms. As you age, these small rituals can have outsized impact. If this insight resonates with you, leave a comment saying number 6 to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any upcoming health tips and natural remedies. Affirmation: I'm still here. I still matter. I choose to care for myself. This isn't about following a trend. It's about creating a quiet, consistent act of self-care. Holding a warm cup of golden milk is more than comfort. It's a signal to your body that it's time to heal, to soften the blood, and to sweep gently through the vessels that sustain life. Most of all, it's a small act of the kindness you deserve. Final thoughts. Sometimes true healing doesn't come from high-tech tools or expensive medications. It comes from understanding your body's needs and responding with care, consistency, and patience. As we enter our 60s, 70s, and 80s, it's easy to feel like our health is slipping away. Blood clots, low energy, and poor circulation can feel like reminders that time is passing too quickly. But here's the hopeful truth. Just because time moves forward doesn't mean we can't move forward with it. Every mindful choice you make, especially at night, sends your body a quiet but powerful message. You're still here. You still matter. The 7 bedtime habits we've explored are all natural, simple, and rooted in time-tested wisdom, now backed by science. None require expensive treatments or complicated routines. They're gentle actions you can take daily to support your circulation and heart health in the most natural way. But this isn't just about physical well-being. These rituals represent something deeper. They're about reclaiming your sense of agency and honoring your own needs in a world that too often overlooks older adults. Because aging isn't just about decline, It also brings clarity, experience, and a quiet kind of strength. Thank you for spending this time with us. We'd love to hear what resonated with you. Share one insight you gained and how you plan to use it in your life by leaving a comment below. Your voice matters, and reading your stories inspires us to keep going. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. Your support means the world to us. See you in the next video.